It took a while, but I did it. But we're not done yet, so I'm going to... Oh god, maybe I should have held a pack high jump. But, maybe it won't make it need to be done. Alright, you're gonna get a bit of a shock in a bit. Yep, here we go. And now, let me just quickly equip something right now. Yes, the torta. And, this is why you gotta bring the torta. Unfortunately, I do not have the bolt grabber, so I'm not going to be able to pick up these bolts. Okay, now, when I was doing this in my Vita playthrough, well, not all of these nitro boxes were here. I think only one set was here. So, this gives me quite, a lot of hope for, being able to have more of the, boxes available for the infinite bolt trick. Now, I am definitely not going to keep all of this in, and I'm definitely not going to do this for a long while, but I would like to do this enough to a point where I am comfortable with just showing off how it works, and just also, what was I going to say? I don't know, just getting a decent amount of bolts. It's not at the point, I am not at all at the point in this game yet where I would like to have an unfair amount of bolts. Just as an FYI, these guys aren't going to attack you, but they're also not going to drop any bolts. However, you are going to need to clear some. Not there though, up here. Alright, so yes, not all the bolts are up here. When I was doing this, while I'm doing this, my bolts are just on the right side, more so, and a little bit more taller. So as you can see here, the box is just kind of broke. Now, what you want to not do is not go backwards in the track, because you'll get to a point where you will land in an area, in like a little zone, a little point, where you are going to be like, basically it's the starting position where you will be when the race starts. Now, I see how the guy ran into me. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to hear me over the noises. Hopefully it'll be quite clear. Now, I see how these guys are running into me. If you want to sit this and have like a rubber band sitting over the fire button, you don't, and just leave it unattended, you don't want them running into you, because they will push you out of the way. They won't hurt you, they're just going to push you out of the way. Currently in my Vita playthrough, I am up to 106,000 bolts. I am trying to get at least 150,000 so I can get the Rhino, but also I would like to get also 40,000 more bolts so I can get 2 golden weapons, which I will be able to, which I have access to early by doing a little game intended secret. Now, for that secret, I'm just gonna stop talking for a second. I just stopped doing this for a second so I can talk. But just for all that secret, it is, yes, game intended. It is not a glitch like this. It is not going to be taking advantage of the system or its retro hardware or whatever. But yes, I will absolutely be doing it in this playthrough. So, and as I have said, it does not give you access to all the golden weapons straight up. It only gives you access to 5 or 6. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get all of these correctly. But I currently have access to the gold Pyrocida, the gold Glove of Doom, the gold Blaster, the gold Bomb Glove, and there was something else as well which I cannot remember. Anyway, but I'm pretty sure that you won't have early access to the gold Decimator, the gold Visibomb gun, and the gold Wallaber, which sucks because I would have absolutely have tried to gotten all 3 of those if they were available to me. But since unfortunately they are not, until I enter challenge mode or beat the game once and reload and rewind in time, but to before I beat the final boss, then I do not. Sorry, I do not have access to those until I have done those. I have gotten those requirements. So but of course, I would like as much help as I can get in my current Vita playthrough, so that I can just get into challenge mode and enjoy this game again in challenge mode. I've only reached challenge mode once in this game, but only on the PS3 version, and also I haven't, I'm just trying to think, I never did much with it, so I would like to be able to touch it again and see what challenge mode in the first ever Ratchet Clank game is like. Now, I guess what I'm going to do is, I don't know how long I'm going to hold this button down. I don't have this rubber banded or anything, as it's true, but I'm only going to show this off a little bit. What I might want to do is just kind of sit here until I reach 15,000 volts. As much as I would like to sit until I get 20,000 volts, I'm probably just going to sit here until I reach 15,000 volts. And also because I'm not going to... well, a couple of reasons why I'm doing this. One, I plan to show off another little secret for that apparently works better in the PS2 version, which is what I am playing for this playthrough. And the second thing is, I don't want to take advantage of it just yet. I won't deny that I will want to take advantage of it later, when I get to the same point and have the same experience as I am currently having in the Vita version. Like, for example, if I struggle so much on Auxon, which is the next planet we are about to do, I believe, then, yeah, if I just get so sick and tired of dying and constantly struggling with it, then I will just grind enough bolts to get the Rhino, yeah, I don't know, just whatever I can. Which I guess the only thing that I could get to help me would just be the Rhino. Yeah, anyway. And now, just a bit. I've now reached 15,000 volts. So now I'm going to stop. My finger is definitely a little stiff. And I'm going to show you what happens when you go backwards. Because I would like to see myself just to show it off. Because the person only showed it off at the part where they landed. So I don't know how often it works for the full length of the course. I actually just get these bolts while I'm doing this. Unfortunately, these nitro boxes do not give you bolts, which sucks. Anyway. So it hasn't triggered yet, obviously. But I will just absolutely backtrack until, it tries to, force me until it starts me in the race. The whole thing about this thing is that the game is that as much as I'm down here, not in the race. Oh, that's a ramp, not crates. Well, yeah, as much as I am down here, not in the hover bike race, the game still thinks that I am. So, and obviously I'm not supposed to be down here otherwise. So, it's going to eventually just push me into the race because it'll think that I am after a certain part of time. Yeah, because it thinks that it thinks that I am, and I should be if I'm down here in the hoverboard race. But yeah, what is it? Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. But whatever. You know, I think this is at the point where it's around here that I will be pushed into the hoverboard race. Very almost. Oh yeah, there we go. Anyway, so that's fine. I just gotta quit, and it. Hold on a second. Oh my god. I always knew that just had this strong feeling that the Platinum Zoomerator was going to be used for something, but you're going to have to trade it in. Now the thing is, I don't know if you keep this. I'm definitely not going to risk it until I have been the second hoverboard race. But what is it? I always knew, I always had a feeling that the Platinum Zoomerator would give you an actual like bonus and an actual benefit to keeping it instead of trading it in. I don't know if you still, as I said, I don't know if you still keep it once you've traded it in for the Sand Mice helmet. And I was also at some point definitely like as I have played this game or as I have seen people just trade it in, I thought that was just flavor text, so that's just something like, you know, it's like cool, but either way, you have that guy who talks about it, and obviously it's a side mission, so you trade it in. I now have proof that that is absolutely worth it. Anyway, well, actually, you know, I completely forgot. Again, sorry. Well, first off, let me get this out. And swing shot across to here. Now, oh god. That is annoying. Alright, whatever. Let the fish eat me, which kind of just glitched through me. Anyway, now this I may have to look up because I may... God damn it. Anyway, this I may have to look up because I didn't really test this out. So I'm not going to be really that clear on where the spot is, but I do this. But what, actually, oh yes, actually, you know, I remember. Yes, I actually do remember where the spot is. However, this is apparently taking a bit of effort to get there. Anyway, let me actually just switch back to the thruster pack because I don't actually think that I need the hover pack anymore. I mean the helo pack. Anyway, this will be the last thing I do in this video, and then we are going to go see if Oxon is the next planet, and also if or how I fare in that planet. Sorry, for a little bit, and then yeah, well that will definitely have to be the last video I do because it is now 11:20 p.m. and I need to go to bed after this so that I do not wake up in the middle of the afternoon and have missed all my phone calls, all my 2 or 3 very important phone calls. Yes, remember when I had trouble with this and then I just like sighed when it got fixed? Anyway, alright, there we go. Apparently just smashing the circle button and then coming from the opposite end just fixes that. Anyway. So hold on, just... Alright, let me just get this out. This may take a couple of tries to figure out. Now, the thing that the video guide said to do, so you have to get to a point where you have to aim the tornado up. By kind of doing it like this. Whether it is this one, I don't know. Whether I just screwed this up or not, I don't know. Okay, that's not doing it. Oh, I know what it is. It's this next tunnel system that doesn't, because I remember saying that all you had to do was break, well I remember in the video that, yes, okay, so here it is. This is the area that it happens at, so unfortunately sorry, weapons, torture, there we go. Alright. As I said, if you're playing the remaster version, might not work as well as it is true that it apparently works a lot better in the PS2 version. Now whether bolts are gonna come to me, I don't know. hold on. Oh, hold on just a second. I may need to look this up, and then I can start the next video with that, and then try and do Oxon. I have also, by what is it, watching this, other playthrough of this game. They cover, or they, like, show themselves getting a lot of gold bolts. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And, I have been reminded that there have been quite a few ones that I have definitely remembered where they are, like, but forgotten where they were, but I've gotten them, like, lots of times. But, the, thing is that, Sorry, goddammit, I really must be tired, so I'll have to make this quick. Yeah, that's clearly not working, so, what is it, but, yeah, so, what is it, yeah, I'll look this up in a video guide in a second. Let me just see if I can get to a point and just make sure I can find any of these boxes breaking. I thought I heard some boxes breaking at some point, but I am not clear. Now, what the hell was I gonna say? I don't know. My brain is ever starting to fall asleep. Oh, well, my Vita has reached up to 115,000 volts. Anyway. Okay. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end this video off. That's what I was talking about, gold bolts. So, I'm probably going to go back at some point to some previous planets and collect some gold bolts and show them off. As I have said, I am not doing a 100% playthrough. I am just doing this because I would enjoy doing it, and I wouldn't mind showing it off because I'd actually be also having fun with it. Anyway, I was also thinking I'd do that off screen because I'd probably have to look up a guide. But, if I could just have that on my phone to the side and hopefully not spend too much time staring at a guide or looking at a map and delaying progress in the video, then, yeah, I don't want to do that. I just want to make sure then if I can avoid doing that stuff. God, yeah, I am so sorry. If I can avoid doing all that stuff and delaying progress in the video, then I wouldn't mind doing that on. Then I wouldn't mind doing that on recording instead of off screen. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can look this up, figure it out, and I'll see you in the next one.